Howdy, I'm Matthew Spivey, and this is my reflection on my summer research project with the Peer Undergraduate Research Mentoring Program under Dylan Small. Our project was called Making the Most of Large Datasets, Meaningful Exploratory Analysis in Observational Studies. So yeah, basically what we did for this project is we looked at the Wisconsin longitudinal study, which was a study done on Wisconsin high school graduates in the year 1957, and they were asked questions all throughout their lives. And essentially, the question we were answering was, how does parental alcoholism impact children later in life? Um, yeah, for this project, we decided to split it into five different outcomes. Their economic status later in life, their physical health, their mental health, substance use, and their interpersonal relationships. So for things in the economic outcomes, we'd be looking at things like their net worth and their salary, and their job prestige, things similar to that. Um, their assets. For physical health, we'd be looking at things like diseases they get, how mobile they are, um, any disorders they may have, things like that, things that can actually be affected by alcohol, like parents, not anything like genetic. For mental health, we're looking for largely mental health disorders, but also just how their mental health is holding up. Like, are they generally happy or sad? Substance use, we're looking for things such as tobacco and alcohol use. And for interpersonal relationships, that's how close they are with their family, how close they are with their loved ones, with their friends, how often they see them, things such as that. And these categories help us systematically assess how parental alcoholism like impacts your life. Yeah, and then for our method, we are dividing our sample into two and planning on having each team work independently with two teams to do exploratory data analysis while maintaining a family-wise error rate of 0.025. So then by Bonferroni, it still falls under a 0.05 significance rate. And this um, process was specifically made in order to help um, make the observational study analysis more replicable because it will have been done by two different groups. And the idea is that if these two groups work completely independently, then it would be as similar as possible to doing two separate studies while still remaining statistically significant so that hopefully our data uh, can be like things that can be found in other studies and replicated, even without actually having to pour multiple separate studies just on that. So yeah, that's my project. We're currently in the process of splitting the data and still cleaning the data. Uh, but yeah,